He says that he earlier feared aging. Whoops, hang on. He feared aging in the first 50 years of his life, and he now realizes that now is the best one yet, and the best is yet to come. In the first 50 years, I believe there was a pot of gold at the end of the rainbow, and it was my goal to find that pot of gold. Now I realize that we are the rainbow. The pot of gold is love, and that is what we actually are.
Mm-hmm.
Wonderful.
Yes, I am the pot of gold.
I thought that was really beautiful, so I wanted to bring it. I got it from the library, and I'm in Canada, but it came from the States and blah, blah, blah. Anyway.
Right.
Wow. Yeah. So we are the rainbow. And
we are.
Gold is love, and actually I am the pot of gold. That's amazing.
Morning, Danny.
Hi, Danny.
Dan, he's still connecting in. I don't think he can hear us yet.
1 second moment while I turn off my phone.
Okay.
Done.
Yay.
So we are the rainbow in the pot of gold.
Yes. It is all one.
Indeed.
Mm-hmm. I like the see if he gets a better job connecting this time. Hey, there he is. Hi, Danny.
Hi.
Looks like a beautiful day there.
Yes, Chaya, my wife and I, are walking in this most beautiful place at Cornell University by the creek.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought to jump in for a few minutes. I don't know how it will work. Christopher is needs, I think, to be by himself.
Okay.
So everything works like it's supposed to do.
Mm-hmm.
And it's so beautiful. We are walking up the stairs here. I just heard Vicky say an amazing sentence. She said, recognize it all the time because there is no time that it isn't. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Recognize it all the time because there is no time that it isn't. It's only this time now.
Right.
Yeah.
Makes it a lot easier to keep a hold of if it's all right now instead of being someplace other than where we are right now.
Yeah. It's not that's the door, the secret door to the castle. The beauty.
Is this a park that you're in right now?
Yeah, here. This is the fall leaves.
There we are. Yay. Turning
Heavy
color.
kind. Yeah, Fall Creek, one of the treasures of this physical universe that we created.
Mm.
And we repurpose it to come back to our source.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Well, I could just spend the entire morning just walking through the forest with you, Daddy. This is great.
There is only this. You're right. You know, if you start, at least I can introduce you and Caroline to my wife. I don't see you guys because I'm only using the phone.
Uh-huh.
I see that Caroline, here is my beloved Chaya.
Hello, Chaya. Hi there.
Hello.
A pleasure to meet you.
Tmbabw.
Yeah,
Hello.
wait, let me put you
So
on the
nice to
speaker.
meet you.
One moment. Let's see. How do I do that?
The speaker in
Yeah, I would turn off. I would.
Whoop.
Do you hear me now by any
Oh,
chance?
very well. Yes, but it's much better.
Okay. Do you hear me?
Yes.
Oh, great.
hello.
Yes.
Because Chaya didn't hear you before.
I did hear hello. Hello,
Uh,
and my name.
I
A
saw you
blessing to
and I
meet you,
said
dear.
hello.
Thank you, Caroline. Both of you too, thank you. Thank you, really.
It's
Where
nice to
are
meet
you? Where are you physically located?
I'm just
Physically, oh, go ahead, Barak.
I'm just outside of Boston.
Wow.
And I am outside of Ottawa, Ontario, Canada.
Oh, beautiful. Wow. Wow. Right. So we both experienced the beginning of the fall, all of us.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yes.
My-
The heat of summer is finally departed. Thank you.
It is, and the days are, yeah, which is actually, it's a beautiful day here. I hope the same for you too.
My
I haven't
wife,
had a chance to be outside yet, so I don't know.
Turning into a beautiful day here.
It does, it does. It's sort of layered. I think like like at least it's like my mood, it can start down, but then it goes up. Nice to see you, really.
Well, I would think that the outward out picturing of the kind of day we are having is a reflection of who we truly are, in that we have found ourselves or discovered ourselves in this dream of beauty, the end of summer, the beginning of fall, and therefore we are the source of the beauty that we are experiencing right now.
Oh, that's thank you. Thank
And
you.
that includes your wonderful presence as well.
Thank you. I don't always feel like that, but maybe today is the day.
Good.
Really. And let it be for each of you too, really.
Mm-hmm. Well, I was just reading in the section of the course and the lessons that we're in right now, each of the lessons has a little prayer or mantra at the end of it. And today's is, "Let me attend your answer, not my own. Father, my heart is beating in the peace of the heart of love created. It is there and only there that I can be at home." So here we are at home because we are in the peace of God.
So,
so
yeah.
beautiful.
it is beautiful.
Lesson 267 today.
267, yes, lesson
Yes, it's
267.
beautiful.
The
Some of them really touch me.
oh yeah, they're quite poetic. It's almost Rumi-esque, like Rumi.
Yeah.
I like Rumi-esque. Wow.
Yeah. And sometimes you feel you're right there, right? Sometimes we feel,
Mhm.
sometimes it feels like something, there's a way to get there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds like a starling yelling behind you there.
It is. It is. We are by it's homecoming at on Cornell, and so you see generations, and you see, and really, God bless them really with the perfect day, a cool start, but such a beautiful day, sunny, feel so. You see, and I love to see the students, and they wear the logo. You know, some of them help. So,
You're in Ithaca, right?
we are in Ithaca.
Is the Moosewood Cafe still there?
Oh, yes.
Most food cafes still here. I think I just read somewhere, you know, that it has gone to different management. I have the books of Molly Cotterstein. I don't know if you know, she was the one that, you know, and her books have gone through iteration, and she has quite a few of them. And I think she's in California. But Moosewood is still here. They've gone through some changes. We were not here during the pandemic, but I'm sure it has been difficult for everyone.
Yeah.
Have you been in Moosewood?
Oh yes, many times.
No.
Wow.
Yes. I did a lot of touring in theater in my younger days, and we did a lot of performing in Ithaca and around the area. So whenever we were in the Ithaca area, no matter where we were performing, we would always come back to Ithaca to stay just so we could eat at Moosewood.
Amazing. Well, maybe you can one the time meet you here too. You know, let's all stay healthy and well. You know.
Good. Yes. Well, I hope if I come, I hope that it's still there so we can all go. That would be very nice.
For sure. You know, things change. We do too, but it's appearances, but it's all good.
Right.
You know, the nice thing of being among the students, and they are, I don't know if it's the nice of the heart thing, they look like younger and younger.
I know. It's not us that's getting older. Of course not. No.
No. And I say, those are barely high school kids. Well, not really.
I know. Well, who said all these children could come to college, huh?
Exactly. And everything is new for them, and
right.
Good.
Carolyn, are you familiar with Ithaca and the Moosewood Cookbook?
No, I've never been there.
This is a very famous. It's actually, I think it started in 72, I think, or 1972 or 73. This woman started a vegetarian restaurant called the Moosewood Cafe in Ithaca, and she started publishing cookbooks because her food was amazing, and everyone said, you can't make food without meat. Yes, you can, and she proved it. And so she started publishing all these beautiful love-filled, hand-drawn cookbooks. And a couple of them became very famous.
You know, she wanted to be an artist. That's how it really was. And so
she drew the cookbook, yes.
Can these be ordered anywhere?
I'm sorry. Yes. I'll ask you, Danny, could you send her a link? You know, she was considered quite a while ago by the New York Times as one of the 10 most influential chefs of the 20th century, you know.
Yes.
Obviously we just started, and she's incredible, and she has gone through, her book have gone through iterations. So the original, if you will Google the Moosewood Cookbook, so there is an original one, and then there was a 40-year edition. Her name is Molly Cotterstein, Kazn, maybe Stein, something like that. Easily find it in Amazon. They are really cheap. But I have the old one. Well, I think by now I don't have it. It was getting better. But I have the new edition, the 40-year edition, which is cut in fat, cut in butter. And she has, but she has other ones too. You know, there is the Sunlight Cafe, which has the most amazing, like Sunday brunches and cakes, and all are so explained, and she tells you what she needs. She's more than just a chef, you know. She's really, you know, it has been a mission to educate. So
Well,
it
she
started with,
changed a lot of people's minds about vegetarian cooking. Because
And what is her name?
her name is Molly, Molly. Molly is her first name.
yeah,
And
M-O-M,
Molly, Molly.
oh, Molly, okay.
Yeah,
her last
but
name is
if you just
And
go to Amazon,
the name of a book or a restaurant?
just
Yes.
Moosewood.
the
all
Moosewood
you need.
cookbook. And
Yeah.
you look at so there's the original one and there's the 40. She has quite a few. You can't go up
I'm
with
sorry,
any
I
of them.
didn't get the name of it.
Moosewood. Moose as in the big
Moosewood.
animal.
Okay, yeah, yeah,
Moosewood.
got
The
it.
Moosewood cookbook. Right.
Mhm.
And there's it. And she has many of them, but you can't go wrong with any of them.
I think we will go there right now. Chaya and I. Oh,
Did I
we
wait-
have
we-
money.
Did we have
Listen,
whet your appetite?
yeah. Why don't you start the meeting? I mean, we started already, and maybe we'll join you from the restaurant.
Well, I don't know.
Wow.
It's quite a distance.
No, it's not. We can make it. There is no
All right.
limit. Okay, we will say goodbye, and we
Okay,
love you.
maybe
and
see you in
we
a
will
while.
Hear the recording. We want to hear the wisdom that is generated.
Thank you.
I
Thank you
have
very much.
I have written down these names and I'll look later.
Thank you.
Stay well. Let's all
Okay.
stay well. Bye bye.
Thank you, Danny. Love
Thank
meeting
you.
you.
Thank you.
too. Both of you.
Bye.
Barak, I was going to let you know I was looking for the book, The Infinite Way.
Yes,
By
Joel
Goldsmith.
Goldsmith.
And it was wherever I looked, including Amazon, it was not available. I went to
Oh.
the library and ordered it, and they've put it in a request for me. It's a moment not available, and it will take 3 to 5 months to get it, but they're going to try. And they looked it up in the library yesterday to see where it could come from, and it was saying, I don't know, Amazon had 2 copies, but they were no longer available, and I don't know what all. So I've been trying
Huh.
to get, but anyway.
Well, we have a friend of the family here. Let me get his book here.
Do you read The Infinite Way?
Oh, what I get a daily mailing from this guy, Rod Schellberg, who does yeah,
Okay.
he does a daily, well, he and this lady, this other doctor, do a daily mailing of things from Joel. And I think he might, if anyone knows how to get a hold of that book, he would. So I'll contact him and see if I can dig that up. Okay.
Okay,
See if
thank
there's
you.
an easier way to do that besides waiting for 4 to 5 months. But it's a very well-known book. I can't imagine that it's that much out of print.
Well, either that or so many copies have been purchased since we've been talking about it on our weekly meeting. That so many people have been hearing about it from the Namaste meeting that people have just bought it up.
Well, that's possible too.
Do
Well,
you read
that's
it?
good news.
Yeah.
Many years ago, yes, but now I have been just using the mailing that I get daily to keep me up to speed on what it is.
I would
Hi,
like,
good morning,
I'd like
Judy.
to know how to get a hold. Maybe I could get a hold of Rob as well. You could email me the contact. Or not.
Rod.
Or not. Don't worry.
I'm trying. Yes.
Don't worry.
Yeah. No. Hold on, just a second. Let me see if I can.
Hi, Judy.
You're muted. You're muted, Judy. There
I
you
am
are.
present. I am present. I'm so grateful you have started our group. Thank you.
Yes.
Oh, sure.
We collect.
Right. Well, Danny and his wife were just here. They just dropped in for a moment. They're going to go to a restaurant in Ithaca that we were talking about, and maybe come back again later. but we are the topic of Joel Goldsmith has come up, and the and how to get a hold of his book, The Infinite Way. And Carolyn says that it's not available right now, which seems a little unusual because it's one of those books. It's like Casablanca, you know. It's just it's one of the seminal books of the metaphysical world, and it should just be always there. So, if you give me just a
Sort of
second,
feeling that so many people on Namaste group probably have ordered it. I don't know. I've got an application in through the library. Also, I have to say, I was reading Love is Letting Go of Fear again, and I really liked Gerald Jampolsky saying that as he was growing up, he really felt that he must look for the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow and not getting anywhere, blah, blah, blah. And his second half of life, realizing that actually he was the rainbow, or he is the rainbow, and he's the pot of gold, which is love. And I just really like that. So we are the rainbow and we are the pot of gold, which is love.
It is so true.
I just really liked it, so I had to say something. And then
Thank you.
Baraka drew our attention to today's Course in Miracles lesson and read that, and it was beautiful. 267, I think. 267, 276.
267.
267.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I get mixed up with the numbers. 267 today. All right.
I've got a little I've got a link to a website that tells me what number day of the year it is.
Oh, I know,
And-
honey. Oh,
and
there
then
are all
and
these
it just
things.
always right, and then it just that makes so I don't have to keep track of that anymore.
It's
Oh,
helpful, isn't
right.
it?
So what do you put in Course in Miracles, today's lesson?
No, it has nothing to do with the course whatsoever, as a matter of fact. So let me get it
Because if
open
you
here.
put in a Course in Miracles and a lesson number, it'll pop up for you.
Right, but sometimes I don't remember what number to put in.
Or
Exactly.
what day it is.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Datecalculator.org.
Sorry, day or date?
Datecalculator.org.
Okay.
Thank you.
Sure. Now, let's see if I can get back to, how do I get back to the meeting again? Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Oh dear.
It's nice to be gathering together. Thank you for joining.
Yes.
Oh, special.
Yeah.
As we zoom on in together.
Well,
I'm in my
unfortunately, I
garden.
went to my contacts to look up Dr. Rod's email address, and now I can't get back to the meeting again. There's got to be a way to do this. I can't find you guys. Where are you?
Here we
Oh,
are.
dear. Yeah, well,
Come back in, Baraka. Go
yeah,
out
I'm
and come
trying.
back. Oh,
Where are you? Oh,
You
there
will
you
go.
are. Okay.
Oh.
All right.
I see you.
There we are. Now,
Nice to meet you.
Oh,
here in the-
technology.
yeah, if you go to the chat, that's Dr. Rod's email address.
Oh, okay. Hold on.
Look at chat.
R.D. Shellberg. Okay.
Yeah.
R.D.
And if you'd like to get on the mailing list that where he provides, they provide both a quote from one of his books and also a little short, what they call morsel. They will send that to you every day as well.
And you go to this same address?
Yeah, just go to the and say you'd like to be put on the Joel Goldsmith Goldstein. Goldstein.
We
Yeah.
can use you for a reference?
Oh, absolutely. No, you don't need a reference, but yes, go right ahead. Tell Baraka sent you. Yes, that's right.
God
And then
sent
you'll
me.
get, and that's exactly, God sent us all, right? And then he'll put you on the mailing list, and you'll either get one from him or this other doctor who lives down in I think she lives in Chile. but she also creates a daily mailing as well. So that would be rdchelberg@gmail.com for those of you who are seeing this video later and can't see the texts. There we go.
Thank you.
So, what I had been led to talk about, where is my book again? There we go. Is the little prayer at the end of lesson 267. Let me attend your answer, not my own. Father, my heart is beating in the peace the heart of love created. The peace that the heart of love created. And heart and love are capitalized. So that's obviously who we're talking about. We know who we're talking about there. I am talking about,
So beautiful.
I'm being referred to the idea that peace in its truest form comes from the heart of love, which is the heart of God, which is the mind of God, which is the God.
Yes,
I am. Yes. The
we
singular.
are.
We are who we are. Yes. And it is totally up to me to listen to that heartbeat, to tune into it, to be a part of it. And as it refers to the storefront, I am in my storefront. I'm wearing my t-shirt, however I want to identify myself as being, there must be a better way. I am allowing myself to listen to that heartbeat. When the client comes in, when the brother comes in, when the teacher comes in before me to teach me the lesson that I've asked to be taught here, I am responsible for listening for that heartbeat,
Oh,
for the
yes.
heartbeat, for the heart of love. And
Let me get it now.
please let me get it now. And thank you, whoever you are, for being in front of me right now, because I have asked you to be here to teach me whatever lesson that it is you've come to teach me, whatever it is. It cannot be the wrong lesson. It cannot be
No.
it cannot be a mistake.
No.
It has
And
to
we
be,
have
it
come
has
to celebrate. We have come to celebrate.
to celebrate that lesson. Yes, absolutely.
Celebrate. Woohoo.
Right.
We made a
There's-
mistake. What the fuck?
Yeah. That's okay.
Ah,
All right.
that,
It's
yeah.
just a symbol of a symbol. That's all.
It's going to the heart. And Baraka, you have been on this journey with us for a long time, longer, all of us walking along. And I appreciate you. I really, really, really do.
Well, thank you. Thank you.
And the energy we put out may or may not make a flicker of a difference in the universe, but in my heart, it makes a huge difference.
Well, see, that in the universe, we don't know. We don't know what a difference it is. But in the heart of God, it is the only thing. It's not that there's a difference that we're making. It is the only thing.
It's a stable point.
Yes, it is.
The heart
Absolutely.
of God. Here we are, ladies and gentlemen, in the heart of God.
Right.
God bless us. And
The
all.
true peace. At true peace. Not a peace that seems to be manufactured by humans, not a peace that is the absence of a war in the Ukraine or a battle going on politically or anything like that. It is a true peace that knows no opposite, that knows no other meaning except for the peace of God. There is that and only that. And if I can reside in that, let myself live in that, then anything else that might come before me and appears to be different is nothing more than a call for love. It is just a call for love. I am the sounding board. I desire myself to be the sounding board for a call for love, any call for love.
Well, we
knowing
are that.
Yes, and knowing that when it bounces off me and returns to whatever seems to be admitting that call for love, It is coming back only as love, only as love.
We tune each other up.
Yes,
Yes, we do. And then,
yes.
we all enjoy.
Mhm. So how do I be in this dream, in this illusion, in this world that I seem to be living in, existing in? How do I reflect that love the best? How do I answer any call for love with love? What is the secret to that?
What
That's a
comes
good-
up for you when you say that? What comes up?
I ask first.
Oh,
How do you phrase that ask?
How do I become the answer for a call to love?
For this person?
ah,
Yes. For the teacher that is before me, yes.
Yeah. Okay,
How do I
that's
do that?
excellent. How do I become the
The answer to a call for love.
for this person? You know, even as a small child, and still, I love that my beloved grandparents' name was Peace, Peace.
Their
And
last name?
their last name is Peace.
Oh, wow.
And it's on their, the family memorial gravestone. But even as a little kid, I loved that. And I wished my name was Peace, not Macintosh. Father's name. But I still love it.
Well, your name is Peace.
I am Peace.
I am Peace. Right. Right.
and when you mentioned Macintosh as a child, my favorite thing about going to the movies, the show, but getting Macintosh toffee.
Yep.
Oh.
So you are peace and sweet.
Ah, sweet Peace.
Sweet peace.
Yeah.
The editor.
Macintosh MC. Yeah. From the Orkney Islands.
Mm.
Oh my Lord. We are on this cruise together and
Mhm.
we are gonna, I think, end up in heaven. We are in heaven.
Oh,
We may
how could we
break
not?
the illusion. We may
How
break
could
the
we
illusion.
not? Right, exactly.
We may
So
break the illusion
the-
this lifetime.
Right. So how do I become the perfect answer
Like
to the
that.
call for love? What is the perfect way? First of all, lack of judgment. Total lack of judgment. The only thing I can judge is that this brother before me, this master teacher who is here to teach me a lesson, whatever it is perfection, has no flaws, because this person is my reflection of the Son of God. When I look at this person, when I look at this master teacher, this mighty companion, I am seeing a reflection of my own being, my own creation in God, of being the perfectly created child of God. So if I can look out and see that and understand that all forgiveness has been done already, all judgment has been done away with, there is no reason, there's no necessity for any of that. Therefore, I live in the pure essence of the answer to the call for love, which is love itself. And that is, according to the opening lines of the course, it is not something that we can learn here. It is not something that can be taught. The only thing that we can learn is how to remove the obstacles to the awareness of love's presence. And that's my job. My job is to get those things out of the way, go.
Dissolve.
outta here.
Let it dissolve.
Yes, that's right.
Let
That's
it
right.
dissolve.
And the idea that the call for love is something that the ego is creating. Well, the ego doesn't create. There is no creation of the ego that can stand up to the weaponry of pure love. And so it doesn't matter what that person's coming to me for. The actual lesson that I'm here to learn is how to be the proper and complete answer to a call for love.
Now, my question is,
Yes.
going from the head to the heart, what
Mhm.
is your technique? Both of you. We know this is true, but to bring it in the moment into the heart, what do we do?
I disconnect. I disconnect the head totally. The
How?
head is the
How
head,
though?
but by
asking.
just understanding that whatever idea I think I'm trying to machine into this world is not it, because I'm still trying to create it in this world. I'm still trying to be
Well,
of this world.
do you have a tool in your toolbox to guide your brain to do that?
Yeah, Holy Spirit.
Oh, gold star for you, darling.
Yeah. Yeah, because it's if I think that I'm carrying around something in here in this
Jesus
brain
Christ.
pan,
No.
forget it. Forget about
Oh,
it.
Lordy, it gets so complex.
It is. It's just it's not supposed to be that difficult.
No,
Love is
it
not
isn't.
difficult.
No, it isn't. It's just getting
Hmm.
away from here to here. For
That's
me,
right.
yeah, this helps, remembering abdominal breathing, dissociating.
And when
Not
you said that, I was about to say, yes, for me to tune in from here to here is making eye contact if it's possible. But the main thing is me breathing in, and I'm thinking I breathe in love and I breathe out light. And I just repeat that to myself, breathe in love, breathe out light. And I say that to myself, and I'm breathing in love, breathing out light. And that focuses me in my soul, in my center.
And neither of those things, the love and the light, neither of those things have anything to do with the physical world.
Exactly.
So we just lay down all the tools we think we need to fix this stuff.
leave our
rearrange-
toolbox at the door.
That's right. We don't need to
Come on
rearrange
in.
the deck
I like
chairs on the
that, Judy.
Titanic. That's right.
But it's
Right.
there if we need it.
Mhm.
Breathe.
And then, like Jimmy was saying, was it yesterday? Come with wholly empty hands unto God. Wholly empty hands, because you can't hold love, you can't hold light. You can only be those things.
For me, the abdominal breath has been a savior. And now adding the breathing in and breathing it in and breathing out light, that helps too.
Yep.
It's an inspiration. Thank you.
Inspiration.
Oh, nice. Inspire.
and an aspiration. Inspiration, aspiration.
I do aspire to heaven.
That's right. What else we aspire to, right?
Lovely.
Very good. Very good. I love that. Thank you. Thank you very much. Good
Thank
tools.
you. Thank you both.
It's all of us. Our tea party. To the
That's right.
queen. To the queen.
So this is going to be so cool when I distribute this video. Everyone else is going to be so jealous that they weren't able to be here for this. I know, because this is
anyway.
Just brilliant. Well, that's why we're recording this, so that we can spread this love. We can aspire the love out to the world.
Well, I like that. Well, I wonder if Danny and his wife made it to the Moosewood.
Oh, yes. I guess hopefully they'll, that's where we started talking about that, because they're in Ithaca, New York, which is where Moosewood Cafe is. And I asked if it was still in existence because I used to go there all the time whenever I was in the Ithaca area. And they said, yes, it's still there. So they said, wait a minute, we should go. So I think they're on their way there right now.
My goodness. Isn't it so sweet? The connections.
Mhm.
And what is Danny's wife's name?
I'll have to rewind. That. It starts with a C, I think, but I can't remember. Danny, when you're watching this later, we're very sorry. It has slipped our mind. But she's a beautiful soul. What a bright light she is.
Doesn't she have a lovely face?
Yes, she does.
You
Yes.
see her face. She was so.
Mm. Well, when we watch this again, this video, back at the beginning when we're
It's right at the
introduced to her
beginning,
again.
yes. I'll go in
that's
and
right.
see it again.
Okay. Yes. In the meantime, it's light and lighter.
And breathing.
And breathing.
Abdominal.
Yes.
Yes.
Lowers blood pressure.
I don't even think of abdominal. I just think of breathing in and breathing out.
Well, now I had back in, I think it was even junior high school. I was in the choir, and the teacher that we had that was the teacher for the choir, she taught us she said, if you're breathing and your shoulders are moving, you're not breathing correctly. You need to breathe by pulling the diaphragm down into the abdomen
And letting
And
your
this takes-
abdomen expand and
right.
Gotcha.
And a lot of people don't like that because it makes their tummy look fat. And this is why she said, this is why we wear choir robes, so that no one could see our tummy getting fat while we're breathing.
That's funny.
But the actual act of abdominal breathing takes the breath, both of oxygen and the breath of life and love, down deep into us. If we're breathing
Okay.
with the
That's-
shoulders,
And abdominal it is.
yes, but I cannot breathe my shoulders anymore. I've tried that, where the doctor puts his stethoscope on your back and says deep breath. I have to remember that he's listening from my lungs up here, so I have to actually try to do that up there so he can hear the air brushing in up to the top of my lungs, because if I breathe down here, nothing's happening up here in the lungs. It's kind of wasted real estate.
There's
But
a
it is-
yoga move that you start with breathing with the abdomen, and then go to the tummy, and then to the chest. And then when you release, you start with the tummy, abdomen, chest, and you can get a wave. I've been doing it now for quite a while. Restorative yoga is what I do, not anything athletic, but this is one thing that we do, and I find it helpful.
restorative.
Breathing,
Restorative.
restorative yoga, but the breathing, this is where I learned this, that you start the breath lying down or anywhere in the abdomen, mid, and then chest, and then when you expire, abdomen, mid, and chest, and it expands the lung capacity.
Use
And the
more of the
energy.
real estate. Yes.
And the energy fields can then do what they do, uncluttered or less cluttered.
Well, if we're not taking in the oxygen, what that generates in the brain is a sense of panic.
Oh yeah.
I'm not getting, so the more I can work my breath in love, the less in panic or fear that I will experience. And so there is a physical tool in the toolbox that can help us do that. But the actual tool itself is the love.
Yeah, because when the
bringing in the
body
love.
goes, I'm not going to have an abdomen to breathe with. So you're right.
That's
Brian.
right.
The tool is the love.
That's right.
The feeling of love.
Hmm.
And when I feel that, my abdomen automatically relaxes.
Hmm.
It doesn't drop down to the floor. It just relaxes and then everything gets to do what it needs to do. And that's where my immune system lives.
Right.
80% of the immune system lives down in that tightened up area that we used to put girdles on. Remember, Carolyn, did you ever wear a girdle?
No, but my mother sure did.
Well, I did.
You're lucky. From what I understand, you're lucky. Hmm.
Girdle and garters. Oh my Lord.
Oh dear.
Oh, yes, garters. I wore garters.
They dug into your legs, didn't they, when you sat down at school?
Did you ever take the black magic marker and draw the line up your back of your leg to make it look like you had
No,
you didn't do that, huh?
no.
That was a trick that when nylons became scarce during the World War II, women, to make it look like they had nylons
We're not that
on.
old, Baraka. We had seamless stockings. They
Oh,
were seamless at that time, darling.
oh,
We're
okay.
old, but not that old.
Okay, I never wore them, so I don't know the history.
We're not Queen Elizabeth old.
Oh, okay. Oh, is that what it takes? Okay.
I think so.
Oh, okay.
They knew
right.
the seams.
Oh,
Oh, this is fun. I'm sorry others aren't joining us, but this is really fun. Thank you.
we will be joined.
I started my day really slowly, but at 6:30. But this was a goal to join, and also with another Zoom that Mary's having on prosperity.
Yes, I think it's 1 o'clock your time and 4 o'clock my time.
Yes, on Mary Ann's Zoom,
Yes.
I believe. So I'm going to make an effort to be there. I think that's nice that she's going to do that.
Is that
Prosperity
Marianne
is
Williamson? Marianne
Helen.
Williamson? Oh,
No, Helen.
Hmm.
She's on our Step into Heaven call.
oh, right. Oh, that Marianne. Yes.
Mary Wonderful.
Very wonderful. Yes. Yeah. Judy, were you on that call? Yeah, on Thursday when I was at Vicky's?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I just
And
hear
then-
voices. I don't.
And then you went to
don't-
rest.
Yeah. Yes.
Well, and with James, we're not allowed to talk. So
Mhm. Well,
yeah,
I had to get up extremely early to get up to Vicky's because I have to take a bus to a train and then have to get to Vicky's in time for her to pick me up at the train station to get back in time for the call. And then so by the time I get there, I've been up for half a day already. So all right. I think maybe I'm feeling a completeness about this.
Yes.
And
so we have a tool, love.
we have a tool. Yes, love. And we have a tool, art of spiritual peacemaking. Let me see, what is this? I've got well, let's see here. Sorry, going out of screen here for just a second. I just got this in the mail the other day, Helen's notes,
Oh,
which is that's the sort of companion copy or companion book to the sparkly version of A Course in Miracles. Let's see. And then I got this the other day, A Course of Love. And let's see, Becoming and the Principles of Creation. That sounds pretty deep. Well, maybe I should go back to the beginning of the book. This is a very thick book, meaningfully.
Is that by Helen?
No, it's Mary Perron, Mariperron, and she is referred to as first receiver. She doesn't talk about herself as being the channeler of this book, but she is she is the person who wrote it down, and then we are all receivers of it as well.
Yeah.
Let's just go to the first page of the. Huh. This is how this book begins. This is a course in miracles. It is a required course. This sounds familiar.
Uh-huh.
The time for you to take it is now. You are ready and miracles are needed. Pray for all those in need of miracles. To pray is to ask. But for what are you asking? This is the first instruction in this course in miracles. All are in need of miracles. All are in need of miracles. This is the first step in miracles readiness, asking for all to be included in what we do here. So there it is. When I ask for the miracle of healing for my brother who is before me, I must be asking for everyone, for every brother to experience the miracle of healing. By praying for all those in need of miracles, you are praying for all to learn as you learn. You are asking to link your mind with all minds. You are asking to end your separated state and learn in a state of unity. This is a basic recognition that this is the only way to learn. Wow. I wish I'd read that a long time ago. That probably would have solved a whole lot for me as figuring out what there must be a better way is all about.
Well, there we go.
Yeah. The
Okay.
separated self or the ego does not learn. Even when the ego has taken many courses and received many teachings, the ego has not learned, but has merely become threatened. Spirit does not need a course in miracles. If the ego cannot learn and the spirit does not need to, then who is this course and all other such courses for? I like Jesus is a bit more sarcastic in this one, can be a little more tongue-in-cheek than in A Course in Miracles. Learning our true identity, the identity of the self that is capable of learning, is something everyone must do. Can the ego learn this? Never. Does spirit need to? No. Who then is this course for? And then I believe the rest of this book is answering that question. So I am the learner.
Yes.
I am the learner, and the teacher is the voice I listen to, the voice for God. And also the reflection that I am receiving from my outpicturing of what I think I need here in this world and what is coming back to me, answering that true need, as long as I'm open to what Holy Spirit is wanting to teach me. I am the student. I am the obstacle to love's presence, and therefore I am the only thing I need to get out of my own way.
You are also the solution.
I am.
You are also the learned one.
Right.
Not,
But that's not here. That's here.
Yep.
I don't have my brain pan.
I think we can reprogram the brain, it's only a computer. That assumed more responsibility than was necessary, and we can reprogram it and tell it.
Okay, how do we do
Thank
that?
you both so much. Thank you so much for doing this, Baraka. I value it greatly.
Thank you, Karen.
That's
Okay.
a topic for next week, perhaps.
Yes, it is.
A topic
Okay.
for another day. I think
How do
today
we-
was wonderful.
Thank you. How do we reprogram? Good. All right, that'll be it for next week. Thank you all very much. A blessing
you.
to us all. Thank
Love
you. I
you.
love you too.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
There is a better way.
There is.